You know, I started in a break over here. I started in a break yesterday, here just a second ago. And we'll get into this more tomorrow. But what I just said to you about this whole reparations thing, I know this is what we're on to here. I know this. We said to you, if you understand that Barack Obama is a community organizer, you'll understand what he's doing. Okay, community organizer. He's building a new framework to our country. He nominates a Supreme Court justice that is into social justice. That's leveling the playing field beyond the law, which leads us to socialized everything, aka socialism. In the end, he says, this is what he said on the campaign trail, he's not for reparations because they don't go far enough. We need health care. We need everybody to go to college, etc., etc., etc. So we have no reparations. We also have no capitalism, which leads him in his mind to justice. To justice. That is what we're changing to. And you know who's really helping him? ACORN. Yesterday we broke the story about the ranking member of the Congressional Committee that was coming out today, and there it is. On this program, we're going to go through this a little bit. We're actually on this program cited as a footnote. We've made it to a footnote. It calls for a criminal investigation of ACORN, alleging the most radical community organization in America has been deliberately engaging in criminal activities. No. Joining me now for his first television interview since the release of the report, the man who put it out, Republican Congressman Darrell Issa from California. Congressman, tell me exactly what it is that you found ACORN doing.
Well, Glenn, over the last 5 months, as we've put together from you and other sources, but in over 400 footnotes, the history of ACORN's criminal activities, many of which have been prosecuted, but they have always been very consistently the rank and file. It's always the mice that are getting prosecuted. It never rises to the top. And particularly things like the cover-up of over $1 million being embezzled by the brother of the founder. These are documented in this report. And we went out of our way, although we have 6 pages of conclusions, the other 82 pages are facts supporting every one of our allegations, including the footnotes, so that anyone, including ACORN, can be asked, okay, what is wrong with the facts presented by the Government Oversight Committee? We've done this for a reason. We know ACORN's coming out swinging.
Now listen, I hope you know, Congressman, I mean, I was amazed because we've been trying to be conservative, and we've said there's 270 shadow organizations or related organizations. It's a giant shell game, and you spell it out in the report. You actually say there's not 270 organizations. There's 361 organizations.
Well, and this is one of the big problems, is some of those organizations are outright political, others are nonprofit, many of them are receiving government grants, and what we found was a pattern of loose financial accounting and no firewalls. It's very clear that that's for a reason, and that's part of our conclusion, is that you cannot be giving government money, including from the census, to ACORN and its affiliates without knowingly delivering it to partisan operatives who in fact engage in campaigning.
Congressman, are you aware, I mean, this is my theory, you have a president who is a community organizer. He is organizing our government in the same way. We can't track anything. You've seen that health care bill. It is so complex, money's everywhere. It's a shell game. And everybody's getting rich. And the people who helped him devise this is the SEIU. As you are well aware, that's a union that is tied directly into ACORN. We are building a new exoskeleton, and it's feasting on our republic. Agree or disagree?
I absolutely agree. And when we look at the Service Employees Union and how card check would have benefited them, they had 2 plans. One was card check, easy unionization. The other was funding to organizations which are closely aligned with unions. And look, I'm a partisan Republican. I make no arguments about it. But our study was specifically done so that the facts speak for themselves. so that very clearly we can make the case that ACORN cannot be receiving government money and should lose its tax-free status.
Congressman, I would love to have you on again because I hope that you are not just focused on the 200 or the 300 and 361 groups of ACORN, but you are also now looking into AmeriCorps because the infection is now inside of our own government and it is in AmeriCorps as well.
Absolutely, and with Welpin having been fired, we need to look more deeply into AmeriCorps.
Sure do.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you very much, Congressman. Appreciate it.
Coming up, the mall kiosk being shut down for not being politically neutral enough. You gotta be kidding me. Next.